Oh my. What is up, you guys? Hope they're partying like every day is your birthday, because we got another one for you guys today, man. How y'all been doing it? My fault, my mic was stuck on the shit. But how have y'all been doing today? Y'all been doing good, man? It's been a good type of day. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a teed up day, man. I went, got some videos done, you know what I'm saying? Got my little morning routine in. Then we went to the gym. I was wearing... What was I wearing? I was wearing some Christmas socks that were absolutely popping, bro. You know what I'm saying? Got to bring out the Christmas socks for the summertime. So you know it was always a good time. Got a good little workout in. Did legs today. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was ass. But we still got a good workout in today. Then I came home, made some pasta. Bro, y'all ever... Okay, you know how pasta be bursting sometimes? Please tell me how, like, 2 or 3 of them bursted. But when I was, like, pouring them into the water gathering... filtering shit, the strainer, you know what I'm saying? I'm pouring that bitch into the strainer. Like 4 good ones that weren't bursted fell into the sink, bro. When the sink had a bunch of dirty ass water. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't finna give that bitch a scrub and put it in my mouth. I wasn't gonna do it. I was tempted, but I wasn't gonna do it. So please tell me how it's all of the best ones that fall in the sink, bro. But all the shitty ass broken ones are still in the pan, man. So I only had like 4 or 5 pieces of pasta after that. But yeah, it was a good day. You know what I'm saying? Can't really complain about too much. So without further ado, we're going to hop right into this one, man. We got an Alex Bale video. Never seen this guy before. So we're going to be seeing what he's working with. Hopefully we're able to see this at all. But we got a SpongeBob conspiracy. Number 1, the Squilliam theory. So without further ado, we're going to hop right into it and see what this theory is. You know, one of the childhood shows, so...
Squilliam Fancy Son! Squilliam Fancy Son! Squilliam Fancy Son!
Squilliam Fancy Son III is Squidward's rival from high school band class.
So, I just took my private yacht across my private lake to my private heliport.
He's more wealthy, popular, and talented than Squidward, and he always runs in his
Squid!
face.
That's right! I'm living your dreams, Squidward. Oh, just succeeding in everything you failed in.
But I intend to prove that he's a fraud, using his wealth to make himself seem more popular and talented than he actually is. He goes to ridiculously extreme and expensive lengths to humiliate Squidward and show his superiority.
Man, I feel bad for Squidward, bro. It's like, you know how some things, bro, you don't really get the character, and then when you grow up, you're like, oh shit. I feel bad for Squiddy, man.
I'm gonna prove it.
Squiddy deserves better.
SpongeBob is one of my favorite shows from my childhood. Even going back now and rewatching the old ones, it still holds up. You might think, it's just a kid's show, there's no continuity, there's nothing worth theorizing about.
Anyone
but
who says that
constantly brings back characters and references to previous episodes. And if you look closely, you can connect the dots and find some very interesting stories. And today, I'm going to prove that Squilliam Fancy Son III is a manipulative fraud. Evidence number 1, the pet hospital.
Oh,
we first meet Squilliam in Season 2, Episode 15, Band Geeks.
Shit, dude, I need
with Squidward playing the clarinet and getting a knock on the door.
I need something to make me look smart, bro. You know, we're doing detective work here. I feel like I'm slacking.
Yeah, we're with the pet hospital down the street,
here to look at some things.
You have a dying animal on the premises.
Immediately after, Squidward gets a call from Squilliam.
Hello, you've reached the house of unrecognized talent. Please stop.
Unrecognized talent.
Sounds as though you've got a dying animal to attend to, eh, old chum?
I believe that not only was Squilliam spying on Squidward to know when he was playing his clarinet, but he also hired the doctor to come and embarrass Squidward.
Yeah, we're with the pet hospital down the street. Pet hospital down the street.
We have never seen a pet hospital in Bikini Bottom. We've only ever seen just the regular Bikini Bottom hospital. We've seen this purple doctor.
This dude on his Sherlock Holmes
once
shit.
Again, he's never worked at a pet hospital. We've only ever seen him at the regular general hospital.
Well, Mr. Squarepants, it seems you have the suds. Are you ready for your treatment?
Then there's this green fish behind him, and we've only ever seen him as one of the many identical paramedics that work at the Bikini Bottom Hospital. We even see him at the end of the episode to take Squilliam away after fainting. So it is very likely that Squilliam hired these two and told them to pretend like they're from a pet hospital just to humiliate Squidward. But this is just the start of Squilliam's elaborate lies. Evidence number 2, the Bubble Bowl. In the same episode, Squilliam also says,
I'm the leader of a big fancy band now, and we're supposed to play the Bubble Bowl next week. The problem is, I'm busy next week and can't make it, so I was hoping you and your band could cover for us.
But we've never seen Squilliam's band before, and despite
Yeah, I need
claiming
to
he's too
have
busy
we
to
seen
make
him
it
play?
to the Bubble Bowl,
I honestly
he
can't
still
remember,
shows
bro.
up
It's
at the
been
end
so
to watch
long.
Squidward's band. So both his excuse and probably his band were made up to pressure Squidward into humiliating himself at the Bubble Bowl. Evidence number 3, Squilliam's friends. In Season 3, Episode 8, Squilliam returns. Squidward leaves for work and conveniently bumps into Squilliam and all of his fancy friends, despite Squilliam not seeming like the kind of guy that would come near the Krusty Krab. He and his friends make fun of Squidward for working as a cashier.
Hold it! Don't tell me! You're a cashier! Don't lie. Lying always makes it worse.
But I believe that this encounter
Damn, bro. I feel so bad for Squidward, bro. And what's wrong with being a cashier, man? I guarantee you, he probably making more of the Krusty Krab than you. Actually, you got some pros. Maybe not you, but you and you.
Don't lie. Lying always makes it worse.
But I believe that this encounter was planned out by Squilliam in advance, and he hired all of those people to pretend to be his friends. Take
Dude
look at
is a
Squilliam's friends.
menace.
They're all nicely dressed. You kind of get the sense that they're fancy, high-status members of Bikini Bottom, but they aren't. This is more like what the fancy rich people in Bikini Bottom look like. These are just some regular Bikini Bottom citizens. Most of them usually don't even wear nice clothes like this. And most of them are regulars at the Krusty Krab and would already know Squidward as a cashier.
My daddy doesn't have enough slime!
Whoa.
These are not the type of people Squilliam would hang out with. I mean,
This
why
guy
would
is
Squilliam be hanging
insane.
out with one of Pearl's teenage friends. At the end of the episode, Squilliam even admits to his whole life being fake.
I made everything up about my life. I have no yachts, jets, or anything. I was only trying to impress you.
Well, video
And
over.
then, of course, he quickly says he's just kidding.
Is that true? Of course not! I'm filthy stinking rich!
But was he kidding? I mean, obviously he's rich, but is there a nugget of truth in there? Evidence number 4,
Might have been.
the statue. In Season 7, Episode 6, Squidward has to pick up trash for community service, and Squilliam once again conveniently bumps into him and reveals he's cleaned up so much trash that the city actually built a statue of him.
Maybe if you clean up Bikini Bottom, they'll build a statue of you. Oh, wait! They've already built one. Of me! I cleaned up all...
I would be like, all right, bro, cool. You have a picture of you holding a trash bag, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you want? What you want from me, dog? Dude is the #1 trash picker-upper. I'd be like, here you go, then. You know what I'm saying? If you the trash picker-upper, you got this part.
of Bikini Bottom in only 1 week.
I believe that once again, this encounter was staged by Squilliam, and he actually paid to get that statue built. As Squilliam tells Squidward about the statue, a female fish admires it and says,
Bless you, Squilliam, fancy sim. Bless you.
but if you remember, this is one of those friends Squilliam likely paid, making her whole comment feel very fake. By the end of the episode, Squilliam's statue gets destroyed. A police officer approaches and they have this exchange.
This is your statue?
It was.
Squilliam admits that it's his statue, not the city's. And why else would the officer give him specifically a ticket if it was city property? Evidence number 5, the concert. In Season 6, Episode 17, Squidward watches Squilliam play the clarinet at a big fancy concert. He receives a standing ovation, causing Squidward to leave angrily. But I believe this entire concert is a scam. Not only
Nah, the entire concert? Dude, I don't know what this guy's vendetta is. Imagine though, I mean, if you really wanted to, you could do that. If you have a stupid amount of money, imagine having one person in high school, bro, you did not mess with, and so you decide to use all your money and all of your resources and everything every day to make their life miserable. That's some villain orange story type of shit, bro.
this entire concert
That's
is
crazy.
a scam. Not only has the audience been paid to cheer, but Squilliam never even touches his instrument. Once again, many of the audience members were part of Squilliam's quote-unquote friends, but we also never actually see Squilliam play the clarinet. The episode opens right after he's finished his performance with the audience cheering, and one member of the audience says,
He's such a great musician. He doesn't even have to touch an instrument to be brilliant.
maybe the real reason Squidward leaves so angrily is because the audience cheered for Squilliam even though he never even touched his clarinet. Maybe Squilliam is just as bad as Squidward at the clarinet and he's trying to hide
Maybe
it.
he's way
Squilliam
worse.
has gone to some pretty extreme lengths just to humiliate Squidward. But nothing, and I mean nothing, compares to what he does next. Evidence number 6.
Number 6.
The music college.
Dude coming with the
In
facts.
the same episode, after Squidward leaves the
Number
concert,
6.
he's approached by the headmistress of the Bikini Bottom prestigious music college.
Aren't you the esteemed Squilliam Fancyson III, who we all came here to see perform tonight?
She mistakes him for Squilliam and offers him a position as a professor. Squidward pretends to be Squilliam and teaches a class, only for the police to burst in and arrest him, all while he's being filmed on live TV. And I believe that this is Squilliam's most elaborate and most expensive scheme to destroy Squidward both publicly and legally.
Dude is evil!
Their job is already suspiciously convenient, but listen closely to their exchange.
I'm Squilliam Fancyson.
But didn't you just say a minute ago that your name was Squidward Q Tentacles?
It is. No, I mean, no, I didn't.
Well, that's a relief. I mean, what kind of a moron would go to their worst enemy's music recital?
What kind of moron would go to their own enemy's music
How she know
recital?
it's an enemy?
How does she know that Squidward and Squilliam are enemies? If she knew who Squidward was, then why didn't she recognize him? Why
This dude is damn near the new Mythbusters, bro. We gotta
would she mistake
turn
him
this
for
shit
Squilliam?
on.
This feels way too much like she was hired by Squilliam to set a trap for Squidward. And if that's not enough, the headmistress's associate is literally just a guy from the paid audience wearing a disguise. He just threw on some glasses to seem smart. Squilliam knew that Squidward couldn't resist the opportunity to teach a music class, even if it meant breaking the law.
My very own music class.
Then we get to the Bikini Bottom prestigious music
No
college,
wonder
and
Squidward,
right off
bro,
the
be
bat,
so
there's something very
messed
fishy about
up.
this place. The building
That's
itself
probably why he hates SpongeBob so much, y'all. Cause SpongeBob's always laughing and giggling, and this man be going through it. So I'm sure that shit just pisses him off.
is very green and grimy and has a very cheap metal look. Nothing about this says prestigious except for the big sign on top, which feels like the only new thing about this building. I think there is a very good chance that Squilliam just bought some old warehouse, then stuck a sign and some paint on it to disguise it as a college. I mean, look at these other schools in Bikini Bottom.
makes
They all have a very
sense.
nice structure and a paint job, but this prestigious music college looks like a dumpster. Going into the classroom, not only does it have another one of Squilliam's
SpongeBob.
friends, but if this is such a prestigious college, how did SpongeBob and Patrick get in here?
Yeah, they ain't
Two
getting in shit.
numbskulls mind telling me what you're doing in music class anyway?
Sure. Patrick's New Year's resolution was to learn to play an instrument.
They say it was their New Year's resolution to take a music class, but you'd think it'd be harder for them to get into an esteemed music school if they just decided to go to it on a whim.
Dude.
Seems like they're just letting in anyone to sell this ruse. Then, both the police, Squilliam and the
My
headmistress,
mind is blown.
and a live news broadcast show up at the same time to arrest Squidward for impersonating Squilliam. If the extremely coincidental fact that all of these people suddenly showed up at the same time isn't enough for you to believe that Squilliam set it all up, I've got something that's going to blow your
More? My shit's already been blown.
Squilliam literally has the police working for him.
Squidward Q Tentacles, I'm placing you under arrest for
Isn't that-
impersonating a genius.
Isn't he
If that
impersonating
doesn't sound like
a police
he's been paid
officer?
off, I don't know what does.
Yeah, impersonating a genius? Dude, this whole show is a lie. I'm gonna have to watch every single one of this dude's videos, bruh, to get some, like, clarification.
The lengths that
For my
Squilliam
past
goes to
stuff.
humiliate Squidward are insane. He literally builds statues and entire buildings just to make Squidward feel inferior. But why? Why would anyone go so far to embarrass an old high school band classmate? What happened between them? What could have caused this extreme level of dedication? Well, unfortunately, we never really get much information on their past. I've spent hours reading through the SpongeBob Wikipedia and looking at old episodes, and
Wikipedia?
there really just isn't any clues that would explain their weird relationship. I guess we can't solve everything, but either way, that's my theory. Thank you so much for listening.
I'm trying to think. What do you guys think? Wait, let's put our detective hats on real quick. I'm trying to think. I mean, past bandmates. Maybe he got like a solo or something and took it from Squilliam or embarrassed him in a play. Who knows, dude? Let me know what you guys think in the comments, but to dedicate your whole life and all your money to make one dude's life a living hell, that's messed up, bro. I really do feel bad for Squidward, man. I really do feel bad for Squidward. He's just misunderstood, you know? feel like he was, well, at least when I watched it as a kid. I definitely understand him a lot more now. But when I was a kid, I always didn't like Squidward. I was like, bro, why you so salty? Da 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 da. Now we know. Hey, if you guys want to see some more videos like that from this dude, please let me know down in the comments which ones y'all want me to check out. Really, really entertaining video right here from Alex Bale. This man is, he gotta be like a ex-PI or a detective or something like that. Ain't no way, bro got some top tier type of figuring out stuffisticity, bro. So y'all be easy, man. Have a good rest of your day, and deuces.